Welcome to Bros Park. This is our weekly recap of episode 3 of My Dress Up Darling. You're welcome by yours truly, Jeff, and
I was always joined by me, Colin. We got season 2 that was recently released of My Dress Up Darling. We got some more fun stories of Gojo-kun and not the Jujutsu Kaisen one. And Marin coming in and, having a good time
do you
together.
call her Marin or Kitagawa?
Like, in short form, I always say Marin, but yes, it is Kitagawa-san. Yes, I got that. But we got them, first few episodes just breezing through. I will say one of my favorite things about this anime, we've never talked about it before because, spoiler alert, we didn't watch it prior about 18 hours ago where we breezed through the entire first season.
Do you like the Gooning?
Nope, not what I was going to say. I was going to say,
my bad.
I love that every episode starts right where the other episode ended. Like, that to me is so good.
True. And it's not like a recap of what's happened. It's kind of like a different perspective, right?
Yeah. And it's literally the second it ends, the next episode starts. And I love that because it doesn't feel like there's any time gaps or time jumps or like weird skips in there.
It also really helps when you're binging the show too.
It's like one big episode almost, which is nice.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, and basically, just starting off this episode, they were like freaking buying boobs. They were looking at boobs.
Yeah, they were definitely equipping boobs, as they said, which honestly, it's a lot more Gooner of an anime than we expected.
Yeah. I like how Gojo was looking good with them on, right? And when Marin was like feeling them up, he's like, no, he's like Yamate.
Yeah, he hit the Yamate Kudasai.
Dude, like those cosplay stores, they look pretty intense. When I went to Japan, oh, actually, I went when you went.
Yes.
I never saw them unless did I just miss them? Because they look, I think there was pretty much real life accuracy right there with those cosplay stores. Well, yeah. Actually, to be honest, I remember those passageways. Those were a lot more narrow. Let's just say that they were very tight.
Yeah, I do remember being in Akihabara and Den Town, and there were definitely some. I don't know if I'd even say cosplay stores, but there were stores with the maid costumes or this or that, which was cool to see. But I agree with you. I think there was an episode back, but also this episode where they're in the store and there's nobody else in the store. And I was like, yeah, that doesn't happen. That's never
those stores are packed to the brim, like cans of tunas and sardines. And dude, it is so hard navigating your way through those stores.
Yes, 100%. And in this episode, we really focused on, I forget their name. The other
Himeno.
Himeno? Is that it? Okay.
Yeah, the trap.
Yeah, the trap. Every single time I saw them on the screen, I was like, am I watching Blend S right now? Is that where we're at? Is this Surprise? But yeah, I liked him as a character. I think that he was great. And obviously they still play off the whole, just because one person was mean to me because of Gojo's friend back in the day saying, that's creepy, don't do that.
Yeah.
And he had to struggle with that. Himeno had to struggle with that with his girlfriend, I think it was. I think we got the
it was when he cosplayed and got more confident through it, and then he got a girlfriend, I think, in university. And when she found the dresses, she's like, what the fuck? I love how she's like, is this for another girl? It's crazy.
Yeah,
and he's
he
like, no,
instantly went to cheating.
Well, I think that would be the most obvious response. But then she's like, no, I actually wear them for myself. And she's like, oh shit,
liar. You're fucking lying.
And then when she got convinced, she's like, you know what, that's fucking creepy. Quit that shit,
dude. And then him just being like, so I dumped her. He was just so nonchalant. He was like, dude,
good,
that's it.
Good for him, man.
100%.
That was usually that's pretty hard, but he was like, yeah, fuck that shit.
Yeah, he was not about that life. And I love how supportive Marin was around just this stranger that they've just met. She's like, I will not stand for this. I cannot let this go. Like, fuck your girlfriend. Like, it's like, all right, nice. We love the cosplayers standing together.
Well, because she was under the mindset of like, you had all the dresses and they were all nice, so like you could tell that he was like so like really into it, and like just an offhand thing saying quit it because that's creepy. You're just like shitting on this guy's hobby.
Yeah,
which is not cool. Never cool.
Up. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Let people enjoy what they enjoy. All right.
Yeah, as long as it's not hurting anybody, let them do them.
Like Jeffrey Gooning. That's one of his favorite things to do. Don't shit on him.
No, man.
Yeah.
Goon sensational, man.
Goon sensational. And how did this episode, because they went to the boob store and they kept looking at that, and then they moved forward with looking at professional makeup and checking all those things. But they left off, because this whole like few episodes is now the friends group of Marin being kind of like, are they dating? And Gojo obviously saying, no, we're not. But he's saying it as a point of like, there's no way that somebody as great as Marin would date somebody like myself. But Marin obviously likes him. So I forget where we ended up, but it was another thing of like, oh, the boyfriend. It was after the modeling shoot, right?
Yeah, well, when the girl, when her friend asked them if they were dating, it basically cut to like him in the washroom, and then like her hairstylist came in and was like, hey, you're fucking up your hair and everything. And then it kind of just ended off there. And then the next thing was this whole cosplay thing. And then after that was Himeno also like teaching them like, like the orange concealer, how it covers his 5 o'clock shadow, which I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then like what's it called? There's the 2 other girls that were cosplaying and wanted pictures with him, and he's like, oh, sorry, like I'm a guy. And then they're like, fuck, that's even better.
Sugoi.
Like, we fucking stand this.
Yeah. And then they finished up with the modeling shoot with Marin, and then Gojo went, and I don't understand, like, they did the whole shopping in season 1, but Gojo really just wears the same blue outfit everywhere.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like, that's his like, character uniform, but like, dude, I wouldn't be wearing that out in public everywhere I go.
No, and he's got like the wooden shoes as well. Like he's legit like old traditional garb everywhere.
Yeah, I think that's just the store's way of like portraying like, hey, this is him. Like to be honest, if he wore regular clothing, it feels weird now if you saw him in like regular streetwear clothing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. When we saw him on the montage dressing up, it was definitely not his vibe.
Yeah. I love how like the model shoot director is like shipping them as well. He's like, oh yeah, we usually let the models invite their boyfriends so they can go on a date afterwards. He's like, yeah, that's cool, yeah. I like how like it didn't even hit him when she said that.
No, he's just like, wow, everybody here must be so chill. It's like, okay, yeah, no, it's not. You're the boyfriend here, and it finally came through that again. No, I'm not the boyfriend. He's so adamant on it because I think he just doesn't want people to drop Marin to his level.
Yeah, exactly. He's putting that girl on a pedestal, man.
100%. And she did. I don't know if it was the way they animated her or whatever it was, but she looks so different during the modeling scenes.
Oh, for sure.
Like it was crazy. Obviously she looks different in the cosplay scenes and everything like that, sure, but like this was so drastically different that it almost felt out of place in the anime.
Yeah, that's for sure. And I guess that kind of like accentuates like Gojo's thought, like wow, she looked like completely different than school and cosplaying.
Yeah. And then they finally leave and they got a birthday party to go to, and of course whose birthday was it, Jeffrey?
Shizuku-tan. Oh, before that, I love how like when she like further the director pressed him further about their relationship. She's like, hey, can you convince her to like be exclusive with our magazine? He's like, no, yeah. He's like, no, our relationship is based on money. That's crazy.
He's like, what does that mean? What did he mean by that? Yes.
Yeah, but even after that, Shizuku-tan's birthday, that was even more crazy because like she's got her like Shizuka-tan's face on her, and she's like legit dry humping that pillow all over the room. Like, yo, that looks so sus, dude.
Dude, but Gojo's so supportive. He's wearing the fucking Shizuka-tan face as well. Like, he's just there, and he's happy to be there in his stupid blue ass fucking clothing, and he's
While
just there.
while Marin's like praying to her shrine.
Yeah, she does do that a lot, it seems. But she has loved Shizuka-tan since literally episode 1. So
yeah.
you know what? I respect it. I get it. And now at this point, I think that season 2 kind of moves along the way of like, okay, are they finally gonna end up dating? Like, they have to, right?
No, screw that, man. I just want to see more cosplays at this point.
Yeah, we've only really seen like what, 3 or 4
Three?
from Marin?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, dude, this show makes me want to cosplay, man.
Yeah. I
Dude,
think
we
you
had
could.
we had shows running,
Yeah.
bicycling, baseball,
Yeah.
goddamn working out. Now we
Yeah.
got cosplaying. Like, dude, fucking anime. You can make an anime about everything,
Dude,
and anything.
it's got a little bit for everyone, and that's good. What are you gonna cosplay? Are you gonna cosplay Shizuka-tan? Are you gonna cosplay the succubus?
I could get the breasts, man.
Yeah,
I could buy them.
the double new bra or just the fucking breast later?
Double new bra, man. I think I'm like a B cup, maybe.
Oh yeah.
Who knows?
We'll get you measured up. We'll get your
Yeah, hell yeah.
And I won't shy away like Gojo, right?
Jesus.
All right, but I think that's kind of it for season 2, episode 3 of Dress Up Darling. It is a newer anime for us. We literally didn't watch any of it prior, kind of setting up for these videos.
Yeah, dude, this Goonie anime has some top tier animation. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the animation's good.
It's so good,
and the story is so wholesome. Like, as much as the scenes they show aren't, because it's a fucking Gooner shit, like, it is really wholesome. I'm like, wow, like, this is
wholesome
nice.
Gooning.
Wholesome Gooning, yeah. It's Gooning
Like,
for
who
the
would've thought,
soul,
man?
all right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, but for now, that is our take on episode 3. Hopefully you join back for episode 4, and be sure to check out the other series if this slice of life goon and wholesome shit ain't your vibe. We're doing everything else under the sun, so make sure you check us out. And that was Rose Park. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.